I will presenting the objective of linear measurement. Firstly, it is to determine accurate distance or most segment by ranking process. Secondly, it is to conduct a survey of small area by apply technique of linear measurement and work out the area of irregular shape at the site. After that, it is to obtain horizontal distance in sloping terrain. Next is to measure segment and determine the accuracy of measurement. Following the topic is to gain knowledge about linear measurement, and we can conduct the methods that has been taught. After that is to be able to apply the knowledge of linear measurement when we enter the construction industry. Next is to learn the principle of running a closed field traverse. Lastly, the objective of linear measurement is to learn how to properly adjust the measured value of.
Linear measurement is simply the measurement of distance. It's the distance between 2 points on the surface of the earth. It's one of the basic operations. The method of surveying which carried out by measuring only the length of lines. Measurement of horizontal distance has taken a variety of forms with marked variation in the accuracies achieved.
First instrument of linear measurement is chain. Chain are used to find area of field. This most suitable adapted to small plain area with very few details. The chain also have brass handle and swivel joint. This mechanism prevents the chain from being twisted. It also has a ring to give flexibility and contain marker called tallies. Measure tape. Measure tape are used to measure smaller area. The tape is long strip with markings such as feet and meters. Tape are used in surveying for measuring horizontal, vertical, and slope distance. Tape are issued in various length and weight and graduated in variety of ways. These tapes are used for top precision work in optical square. Optical square is a small hand instrument used by surveyor for laying of a right angle by means of two mirrors set at an angle of 45 degrees. It can be used for machine tool axis squareness checking and for measuring the squareness of surfaces. Optical square are uses a pentaprism to reflect and refract a beam or sighting 90 degrees. It is used in pair in surveying and in a singular block in metrology. The optical square also used for placing points on a line, offset measurement, setting out curve or determining horizontal planes. Ranging pole are used to mark area and to set out a straight line on the field. It also used to mark points which must be seen from a distance, in which case a flag may be attached to improve the visibility. Arrows. Arrows are used when the length of the line to be measured is more than a chain length. There is need to be marked at the end of it. Arrows are made up of 4 mm diameter stained wire, with one end sharpened and another end bent into a loop. The length of an arrow is approximately 400 mm. Pickets. Pickets are used when certain points on the field require more permanent marking. Pickets are generally made of wood, sometimes piece of tree branches. The size of picket is 40 to 60 cm. The picket should be driven vertically into the soil and the top should be clearly visible. White chalk. White chalk is used for marking line and column footing position. Tripod. A surveyor's tripod is a device used to support any one of a number of surveying instruments such as theodolite, total station, level, or transits. The adjustable leg tripod is easier to set up on uneven ground because each leg can be adjusted to exactly the height needed. The last one is theodolite surveys. Theodolite surveys take vertical and horizontal angles in order to establish controls.
Recognition. The first task of survey. Recognition is an important thing to do when you want to start the field work by walking over to the area to choose a suitable site. It also an intensive study of an area that might be used for construction. Data that enable contractor to study advantage and disadvantage of the site. Recognition must be made to identify the starting point, identify different kinds of stations by a survey. Identify the method instruments. Identify mean features on the site. Identify the different kinds of data lens in the survey process. The first thing to do is survey the site and select the station. 2. Station mark. Ensure the mark triangles in the area of 3. Corner of survey. Measure find list of pentagon shape site using the peak position is 3 and lying on the ground. Determine the longest diagonal output the site using the twin to a straight line. Then, exit the twin arrow. Use the twin to determine features near the diagonal that we have been later attached as starting points. Keep the twin on the opposition corner end of the diagonal. Next, measure some features and the horizontal distance between trees in alternate. The next procedure is recording the survey. The measurement that we have found must be recorded to get a clear note for a sketching plan. 5. Plotting the survey. Plotting this line, city line and offset line so that all the features can be tracking. 6. Booking. Every line must be recorded at new place. Offsets must be recorded according to change site. Offset position should be paused. There are 3 methods used for linear measurement. The first one is direct method. Second, optical method. 3. ADM method or indirect method. Measuring the length directly using a simple equipment. Next, optical method. Optical measurement method is also known as spectrometry method. It is a method of determining the length between 2 points using electromagnetic waves. Is commonly carried out with digital instruments called theodolite. Pacing method. Pacing method is measure the distances between 2 points that determine by counting the number of pieces of walking.
So this is the way to calculate the map distance from station. For example, distance from point A to B. For example, 1/200 equal to map distance over 1.50. So the map distance is 0.8 centimeter. For second, 1/200 equal to map distance over 4.20. So the map distance is 4.1 centimeter. Then we have to calculate distance to the obstacle. First, 1/200 equal to map distance over 2.30. So the map distance is 1.2 cm. Second is 1/200 equal to map distance over 3.30. So the map distance is 1.7 centimeter. Then we must do double line booking. First, we have to make a border. Then you point station A to station B using the scale has been given. The measurement station A to B is 10 centimeter. Then do the other same like session A to session B.
After all the data have been obtained, we can do a plotting. By following the double booking line measurement, draw a line for station A to B, station B to C, station C to D, and the last one station D to A. Then draw a line for the obstacle from the station. The last one is label all the line with the correct information. So this is our full plotting.
As a conclusion, we can learn on how to use linear measurement directly. We gain knowledge and understand to manage the detail of linear measurement. We also learn the steps on how to plot and calculate. This virtual fieldwork helps students to fathom about linear measurement. This knowledge is required in the construction industry, which we already understand and perceive it wholly. Hence, it is very necessary to follow the method precisely to avoid inaccuracy of scale, distance, and more. We acknowledge on how to cope with the project even though it takes a lot of time to complete. However, we managed to finish this fieldwork with the knowledge, lectures note, and help of the Google as our reference. Also, we realize on how important to work together as a group and the fact that this is the reality of working industry which everybody need to cooperate. As a final conclusion, the virtual fieldwork that we have conducted in group was successful because the data given helped us to figure out our site. There was few difficulties we faced during the virtual fieldwork, especially the COVID-19 restriction. Despite the difficulties, each group member was involved in all linear measurement activities alternatively, and every member was able to cooperate with each other. We successfully calculated the data given and we were able to acknowledge much further about linear measurement. able to grasp on how to calculate the data given, we manage and comprehend the site measurement and calculate using a proper calculation.